we got Degenerocity, bro. He dropped. I was actually recording when he dropped this, but I figured I'd wait, check it out on stream. So you know, we're talking about the worst jobs to have, man. Pre-Subway, for sure. I feel like that's on everyone's list. All right, let's get it.
You ever thought about getting a job? Don't. It ruins your life. When we're kids, whenever an adult asks us what we want to be when we grow up, our aspirations are through the roof.
Yeah.
I want to be an astronaut. I want to be the president. I want to be from Turkey. We only picked the best quality choices that we thought were not only the greatest highly rated things that someone could be, but also the most fun. I miss the days.
And the coolest looking, bro.
Then by the time you reach high school, you think and realize, my screen time's how much? This is not going to be president. In fact, I'm surprised you even made it this far. You're failing almost every class, including lunch. Your options are slim to none. You're going to have to settle with being from Montreal, French and Canadian, double negative. And that's not real life. Maybe you're going to work at Arby's. Arby's. Ain't nobody gonna be there. Maybe be a street pharmacist or work at Walmart. I know the job hasn't been the same ever since the real OG retired. But what if you messed up so bad that the better choice of your options is scamming the homeless? These are the jobs I wanted to talk about today. The bottom of the barrel careers any person can take. Not even the neediest of people will take it. Let's get started.
Okay.
Teacher. We're starting.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Let's clap it up real quick, bro. Let's clap it up for the teachers, bro. They do not get enough respect or money or acknowledgement for the things they have to put up with, bro. They don't.
I'm kidding. Well, kind of.
Now, some of them be weird. Don't get me wrong. But like, you know.
Sometimes it could be one of the best jobs when you have good, fun students. But I'm talking about the teachers that have badass kids as students, never being respected or taken seriously, always being disrespected.
I feel bad for them, bro.
Argentinian pesos. Man, that life would suck. This is not the fault of the teacher. Well, sometimes it is.
Sometimes it is.
So the kids nowadays. Some kids just think being a nuisance is the funniest thing. Just being a snarky brat to the teacher. Talking back, not listening to anything they say. Just trying to be the worst kind of class clown. So their equally brain dead friends could laugh along.
Literally.
And having to clock into a job every day just to get roasted by some teenagers and teach some mundane classes to mundane students just sounds like a bad career choice.
It really does, you know, but it's one of those things that we need, bro. So shout out to the teachers.
Me personally.
For real. Me personally, I could never.
I sound like
I always say I could never be a teacher. I would get fired on the first day. I'm fighting one of y'all kids, bro. I am. I just am. I'm not going to take that level of disrespect from a child, bro. I'm sorry.
No doubt.
I'm sorry.
And
it ain't happening.
Sometimes those teachers that just be reading from textbooks, no originality, no type of personality.
Those teachers are the worst when it comes to like actually wanting to engage and learn.
While teaching, just the most boring teachers
they suck.
Think of. Like, why are you a teacher?
Literally.
Or that you don't even care what you're talking about.
Exactly.
You not care. So why are you teaching? If you just wanted a job to have your brain in constant autopilot and get a paycheck, you should have just been a truck driver.
Low key, get that CDL, my boy.
Teaching could be an actual great job. I've had teachers that look like they're having the time of their lives while teaching. Having fun with the students and having fun with their jobs and whatnot.
For real.
I had classes where the teachers were just straight up disrespected and nobody did a thing about it. Not even me. Because if it was teachers that none of the students really cared about or had like any fun with, then no one would really say anything. We would just be spectators. Not saying that should be the case, but
it's just how it is.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah,
so
that's just how it is.
Of being in the negative categories of teaching that I mentioned earlier, then teaching would be 100% the worst job to have. Next, mappa animator. Animators are already treated like garbage throughout the entire industry.
What's mappa animator?
Getting underpaid.
Yikes.
All that. But I cannot imagine myself being a mappa animator. That's probably that times infinity. They all must be zombies by now, stuck to their desk just drawing like drones.
Yikes.
That's the only way I could imagine them being able to pump out this crazy ass weekly. Have y'all watched
Weekly?
Kaisen? The animation in that makes me start gooning, bro. I cannot believe how good this looks. I wish some of my favorite shows looked half as good as this. And I still see people complain about the animation, even though they're going balls to the walls crazy. I've seen people complain about the Yuji versus Cockroach fight. Like you care about that fight. Who cares if it's animated a little worse than the other fights? Bro, it's Cockroach versus Yuji. Who cares? And I hate to think that some of the higher ups at Mappa
I don't even watch what he's talking about, but like real.
Take these criticisms seriously. And then go after the animators thinking that they did a bad job even though they didn't. They'd be like, what is this? This is nowhere near on par on what we want. You gotta work triple-double overtime for the next year.
Yikes.
See my wife and kids in 5 months. I don't care. Did you know
Yikes,
that it
man.
took 4 months for the Jujutsu Kaisen movie to get animated?
4 months?
And I did a little
for an animated movie is crazy. They didn't sleep. They were smoking meth the whole time.
Meaning I just did a Google search, and apparently it takes 4 years for a whole animated movie.
Literally.
But like, I don't think it takes that long nowadays. So I did
probably not that long.
More research.
But even still, 4 months for an animated movie is crazy.
A simple Google search, and the Mario movie got made in 2 years, and it still took less than a quarter of the time to animate the whole Jujutsu Kaisen movie, and it's longer. Granted, there was already a manga for it, so that means there's already a story and basically
true
for everything already. But 4
even
months
still
seems like an incredibly short amount of time to make a whole entire movie. Being a Mappa animator or an animator in the anime industry in general must be a freaking hell to go through. And
can't even imagine, bro.
Next is sadly animal beaters, and I don't mean people that hit animals. I mean people that do things to animals that would get monetized. I mean, animals need to get reproduced somehow. I need as many chickens and cows as possible.
I mean, fair.
On the other end, to make that happen is a harder life to be a part of.
Yikes, man.
The people that do this job for a living are God's greatest soldiers. I salute you, man. I salute you more than the troops. Gotta make a living somehow.
More than the troops is crazy. Shout out to the troops.
Honestly, if you do this as a career,
okay, I feel like that's not a worse job. That's just a weird job. If it's like a hobby or something, it's still weird, but I mean, I guess it's less bad. But if you're doing that for work, my boy, that's kind of weird, gang.
I'm automatically
that's kind of weird.
You crazy. Next,
that's kind of weird.
I don't even know how these guys are still in business. Telemarketing is those people that call your phones trying to sell you rhino pills or whatever. You're trying to call a bunch of random numbers all day just to sell probably one item max, because nobody be answering these calls.
Literally,
it just
bro.
doesn't sound that fun to me as a career, especially since these calls be popping up as scam like now, bro. Nobody answering that. And
at all.
When coincidentally I do end up answering, as soon as I hear him say, "Hi, this is Rachel. I wanted to talk to you about our new..." Hang up.
Word.
Rachel? I don't know any Rachel. Rachel McAdams? Rachel from Friends? If you ain't any of them, I don't know why you calling my phone. I'm not buying none of your rhino pills. I already used up all mine, and my hasn't gone down in days. Please send help. Next up, the Krusty Krab. I know this not real, but I don't care. Working for Mr.
That's real. I would not want to work for Mr. Krabs, bro.
Mentally draining,
I would not.
Ball munching job any person can have. This dude
literally,
don't give a shit about his employees or customers. He just give a shit about money and his fat ass illegitimate daughter. He has only 2 employees for a reason. Nobody want to work there because he be working SpongeBob and Squidward like slaves. Other than cashier, it seems like SpongeBob does every job at the Krusty Krab. Delivery boy, janitor, mascot. He does everything.
Literally,
and
bro.
Paid in cents or in Mr. Krabs' wacky bucks. They don't even get paid at all. In fact, they owe him money. Look at this bill on Squidward.
This was always the funniest clip to me, because it's like, bro, as goofy as this show was, because I can't even say is, bro. The show is down the drain now. But back in the day, bro, it was like goofy, but it really just made a mockery of real life. And this is how it be, bro.
Paycheck. $1 breathing. $5 talking. $10 standing. $2 existing. He's literally taking money out of his paycheck for doing his job. And
literally, bro.
Employees ask for a raise, he laughs in their face. That's why the last fry cook quit. And I know SpongeBob
literally,
care about that because he loves working and he's canonically a masochist. But he should start caring, because Mr. Krabs would trade SpongeBob in a matter of seconds.
He could, bro.
Remember that episode?
He's replaceable.
Mr. Krabs literally
he sold him for 62 cents, dude.
Sold SpongeBob to the Flying Dutchman.
Literally.
For 62 cents.
That's it.
Imagine someone you consider a friend.
Like, that's crazy.
Your life for 62 cents. You can't even get a lollipop for that money. You can't,
bro.
You can't get anything from the 99-cent store with that money. 62 cents.
All you can do is look at it, bro.
Forever if I was SpongeBob.
Same.
I'll go on a Kill Bill revenge spree against Mr. Krabs if I was SpongeBob.
Everyone knows the German version of this scene is the funniest.
Even Squidward, after the whole exchange, was like, nah, that's fucked up. And he hates SpongeBob.
He does.
Mr. Krabs is straight up crooked in the head. He only cares about that dollar bill mindset, which from a hustler to another hustler, I can understand.
I take from the poor and then the rich is me. Yo, this guy's hilarious, bro.
Never
W Thug.
Work for you. I'd rather my job be working as Mrs. Puff's foot massager or something.
Yo.
But that's more of a privilege than a burden.
Yo. See, I knew he was gonna get weird with it.
Entrepreneur. You might as well say you're homeless. I honestly don't know what they do or what the job is, actually. Next job.
See, bro, you don't know what you're talking about.
Clean a Taco Bell or gas station bathroom. I feel like that's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
It's like the people that use those bathrooms have never been potty trained. The people that use those bathrooms aim for everything. The walls.
Literally, everything but the toilet, bro.
Everything but the toilet. Even when they do
so
aim
bad.
for the toilet, inside the toilet, there will be the most gargantuan pile of human feces that the human eye has ever seen. And of course, clogging the toilet. Like, that job will never be easy for anybody that works there. Even the most nasty, disgusting monkey cage in a zoo is less dirty than the average gas station bathroom. And if you're employed as one of those kind of jobs, I feel sorry for you.
For real, bro.
Honor, next time I go to a gas station bathroom, I'll make sure I only wipe on the toilet seat and not the sink. Next job, resellers. Fuck you!
I just don't really respect it, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I get it, but it's weird.
I hate you!
It's very weird. Especially the ones that be using bots to buy out as much product as they can and then turn around and resell. Like, come on, gang. You weird, bro.
I don't know about you, but almost every time I see these people on YouTube or on TV, they're almost always getting verbally abused, roasted, and just chewed out by the chef of the kitchen. Almost always. Literally almost every single cooking competition I've ever seen, 90% of the contestants in there get roasted for having such disgusting meals that they serve to the judges.
Oh my God.
I bet most of the foods they cooked weren't even that bad. I bet if the everyday person, you know, regular person ate their food, they'll be like, it's all right, or it's pretty good. But since they're serving these things to, like, you know, judges that want an elite taste to the food, they'll be like, this tastes like cardboard. Every single viral Gordon Ramsay clip is him roasting the chef for being such.
I think there's only been one exception, and that's because he was working with children. It was like MasterChef Junior, whatever. He's the nicest guy on the planet. I remember when that went viral. I was like, wow, man.
Terrible cooks. Even the foods that he's
with adults,
on TikTok, he be roasting them. He didn't even taste the food. And remember that episode of The Bear where Lip is going crazy at his employees because they got a bunch of orders of food? He be cussing at them, bro. Like, come on, man. I could not work in a setting like that. Is every single
bro was yelling at L-Boy like that. Like, come on, man.
Job like this, like, I can't imagine them doing this at a McDonald's. And if they do this at a McDonald's, what the f? I'm gonna quit on the spot.
I was about to say, you gotta scrap at that point, bro.
I'm not working like that. I'm not letting my manager or chef of the kitchen talk to me like that. I'm gonna spit in your mouth. What happened to everybody can cook? What happened to that? Every single clip I've seen of chefs in the kitchen, they always getting roasted, bro. I could never work.
I ain't gonna lie though. Some of them actually are terrible cooks.
Like
so it's deserved.
I have no experience of working in a setting like that, but if you're a cook in the kitchen, get a job at Burger King. They're probably more nice. Last and final job. Any Asian construction job, bro, because those are all the jobs I see that be popping up on Live Leak. It's like the higher ups over there have no safety concern for the people that work for them. Because the people that be working over there be dying or getting injured in the worst ways possible.
Do they not have OSHA?
You know, 3D videos are actual recreations of real life incidents that happen.
I ain't never seen these.
Live Leak videos. Like, every time I see those kind of videos, those make me shake in my boots, bro. And these people are probably getting paid minimum wage to do it, bro.
Probably.
It's sad, bro. Sad.
Hate to see it, man.
This job is more self-explanatory than anything. And that's all the jobs I wanted to talk about today. Did I miss your job? Comment it down below. And also comment down below some juicy work confessions, because I'm going to do that next video.
Ooh, work confession should be good.
I'll be asking for some too on my inactive Instagram, so follow me on there. And that's all I wanted to say. And in conclusion,
guys, Christmas. just a week away. Christmas is in a week. Woohoo! I am so happy about this information.
Very, very cool, man. Very cool. Hey, bro, W video. Not gonna lie, I thought this was a pretty valid list. Yeah, them three, I ain't never seen those before, but that reminds me of, not Dumb Ways to Die. What's the other show? I feel like it used to come on like A&E or something like that. I remember there was a clip of this one girl dying in the dishwasher. That was crazy.